Hello believers, in this video we are going to talk about 7 things in FC Mobile that you must know to be a pro or hacker level in gameplay. If you don't know about these 7 things, then your gameplay will be trash, or you will be slow like a tortoise, your friend is going to flex over you, and it's going to take you a lot of effort to reach FC Champion 3 to FC Champion 1 rank. But by knowing the 7 secrets or tips, I would not say all of you will reach FC Champion 1 rank, but that is seriously going to make your gameplay very better, plus you will feel like you are also a pro player. Anyway, believers, as usual, this video is also going to be really amazing, and make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, plus turn on the notification bell icon so that you will never miss more amazing content like this. Now, let's discuss each and every secret one by one thoroughly. Tip number 1. Squad building. Definitely, before you start the game, it's really going to matter what kind of squad you have. So, the first thing you need if you want to have a really great gameplay is your squad. And squad building has a lot of things that you have to learn. Anyway, talking about only the important things that you need in the squad building to make your gameplay much better are here. Firstly, it's better to have a higher OVR. Now, many people are there who don't believe in higher OVR. But fact is, higher OVR matters in game, especially in VSA and manager mode a lot. In VSA, if you have better OVR team than your opponent, you will get easier chances, which will help you to score more goals, where in manager mode, higher OVR team perform better. But in H2H, things are dependent on your skill. However, having higher OVR team helps to boost many things in game, like better passing, better shooting, better speed, and you will get much more advantage. So, higher OVR is important, and I will recommend you to build a higher OVR squad like mine. However, it's important you keep a meta player. Suppose if your opponent has non-meta players, but he has higher OVR, however, you have meta players but lower OVR players. If that's the case, your meta squad can destroy your opponent, so keeping meta players is very important. So, if you are thinking you will build a higher OVR by keeping bad players, then that's not worth it. Keeping meta players who perform good on game is important, and the rest of the things are dependent on your skill. More things you can consider are the rank up and training. In squad building, rank up and training is really important. If your player has low rank, then it's going to perform very poorly. At least red rank player with 25 levels of training is recommended by me, because with the red rank, you can unlock advanced skill points which will boost your player's ability, and that helps to make your player unstoppable. Anyway, hope you understand what is required during squad building. First thing is meta players. Second thing is try to reach higher OVR. Third thing is 25 level training with red rank. And fourth thing is give skill points and bros. If you don't know much about skill points, make sure to check this video which I have recently uploaded. It's going to make you realize why skill points makes your players 3 acts better. Tip number 2, gameplay setting. Now, before you play a game, it's better you set up your gameplay setting according to your play styles. Now, there's no single best setting that will instantly make you a better player. You need to test different options to see what works best for your style. To make this easier, I have divided gameplay settings for 2 types of users, which are fast players and slow players. In game, players typically fall under one of these 2 categories based on their characteristics. Here's how to know which type you are. First, we have fast players. If you're a fast player, your style includes quick passing, always looking to get the ball to attackers in space, and creating quick counterattacks. You probably rely on pace to beat defenders and score quickly. If your goal is to strike fast and often, you're definitely a fast-paced player. Second, we have slow players. If you're a slow player, you prefer short, tiki-taka passing, keeping more possession, and patiently waiting for your opponent to rush so you can exploit open spaces. Seriously, this type of slow-paced players eat your mind by keeping the ball all the time to destroy your patience and force you to rush unconsciously. Anyway, you focus more on tactics, avoid quick counters, and enjoy a possession-based approach. That makes you a slow-paced player. Now I am sure you know well what kind of player you bros are. So for each type of player, I have listed the ideal settings, whether to turn them on or off, based on feedback from experienced players. Check them out in this table and simply come to the game menu. Click on this setting, click on gameplay, and here you can get all the options which I have noted here. I hope you have done the perfect setting, and if you have changed the setting, then I am sure you might face some difficulties in adjusting those settings in the beginning phase, so practice is what you need to do to adjust those settings for you. Tip number 3, skill move setups. Now, if you really want to make your gameplay better, then skill moves are really important in the game because it helps to bypass your opponent, and you can also see a lot of pro player in FC Mobile community use skill moves. So only dribbling is not going to work here. You must master skill moves if you really want to make your gameplay to next level. Now, If you come to this team editing, then you can see here skill moves. I hope you all know well how to assign skill moves. We can assign a total of 4 moves in the 4 different directions: up, down, left, right, which you can see in the button. And here in my case, if I swipe right side, my player will perform just like this. Similarly, in the up side, my player will perform step over exit, and like that you can see more skill moves. If I want to change lane change to something else, then click on lane change and click on change. Now here comes the twist, bros. We have literally freaking 16 skill moves, and you might have confusion on which is the best skill moves. We have 4 to 5 skill moves which are amazing and mostly used by pro players. First one is lane change, which I am using. Second one is step over exit. The third one is heel to heel. Fourth one is open up fake shot. Those were the most used skill moves in FC Mobile by pro players. There are some 1 to 2 more skill moves which are used by few pro players, and they are rainbow flick, elastico, and roulette. But there are some reasons due to which I am not preferring those moves. Elastico needs a 5-star skill move player, and there are very rare player who have 5-star skill move, and just see, my squad has no player with 5-star skill move. Talking about the rainbow, it needs 4-star skill move players, and these are players which I have in my team who can perform rainbow flick. However, rainbow flick success rate is less, so I am not preferring. Anyway, I am using these 4 meta skill moves, and I will recommend using these skill moves. Plus, if you want, there are 2 more skill moves you can use. First is shoot button fake shot. Simply swipe the shoot button to the left side like this, and you can see this type of fake shot, which is effective. Second move is, if you click on sprint and skill button, then you can see your player will perform a unique skill move. So each player has a default skill move, and you can perform it by clicking on sprint and skill button. Now bros, there are also specific conditions where each of these skill moves are best to use. However, if I explain everything, then this video will be long, so I can't explain you fully in what situation it's best to use each meta skill move that I mentioned earlier. In upcoming videos, if you demand, then I will definitely upload complete details on it. For now, I can only provide you these short and sweet quick points on all the 5 meta skills. This is for the lane change. Make sure to screenshot it. This is for the step over and exit. Screenshot it. This is for the heel to heel and open up fake shot. 2 at once. Make sure to screenshot it. And finally, here you can see for the button fake shot. So, hope it was helpful to you, bros. Tip number 4. How to attack like a pro player. If you really want to attack like a pro, then you have to consider some factors which are really important in attacking areas. First thing is, it's important you master your passing and dribbling skills, which we will learn later. Second thing that matters when attacking is using the attacker with very good finishing and pace. Pace is such a thing which is really going to matter a lot in game, so your winger must have really good pace, dribbling, and passing, as that helps a lot of goal contribution. It's better if you use midfielders with at least 4-star weak foot and good midfielders who are amazing at passing and shooting. Sometimes midfielders also make chances. Cam should be with 5-star weak foot, good shooting, and 4-star skill moves. Talking about the striker, he should have amazing shooting and finishing skill. 4-star skill move is preferred. The rest of the thing is you can play games as usual, watch some pro players, you can improve your attacking. The best advice I have to improve your attacking is, try to attack or try to destroy your opponent. If you just play passes, you will develop your attacking skills very late. So trying to score is going to help you a lot in making your attack better. Tip number 5. How to dribble like a pro player. Dribbling takes experience, so you need to spend a lot of time playing the game. However, I can share how pro players actually dribble a lot better, beats 2 to 3 players, and scores. Goals easily. I can predict my opponent's next move with my experience. When I dribble, I only control the joystick and do not rush pressing sprint and skill button every time you dribble, as the button will make your player uncontrollable. Just keep dribbling and predict what your opponent will do next. Furthermore, if you have set up the meta skill moves that I suggested, then there are also some combo skill moves you can use. For example, sprint your striker when the opponent is chasing and simply turn your striker to the opposite direction and then perform an open up fake shot. Second, combo can be U-turn of the joystick to confuse where you are going. So you can make combo moves like that. You can simply turn, confuse the opponent. How you use those 5 meta skills that I suggested is going to matter a lot on dribbling. Tip number 6. How to pass like a pro. All FC1 players always use driven passes because they provide a faster ball and increase the attacking tempo significantly. This also puts our attackers in a better position against the opponent's defense line without facing midfielders. So simply avoid clicking on the pass button. Make sure to try out the driven ground pass by swiping the pass button to the left side. Also, a pass with 20% power is enough. If you give too much power, It makes it harder for the receiving player to control, allowing the opponent to intercept it. However, if you're passing to your striker, use as much power as possible. About 60 to 70% should be enough. Anyway, if you use only few power, then passes are too slow, so make sure to practice it. Come to this skill game section and simply click on this try, and you can practice passing like me. You will know how much power is good. Tip number 7, how to defend like a pro. We know there are various ways to attack. So how do we deal with them? It's simple. Always step back, but don't overdo it with your defense, ensuring the entire line is straight so that the opponent can't find any gaps. Don't use the rush button too often. This gives your opponent a better chance to attack. You must also ensure that your defender is very good, because if you choose a defender who is easily stunned, all the effort you put into learning to defend will be wasted. Anyway, make a habit of marking the player who is taking the ball most of the time and use the second defender option in emergency cases only, or in case if the opposition is doing counter-attacking in your post areas. It's really good to have a better defender who has great pace, marking, heading, tackles, reaction, and agility, so you will get a boost on defense. Now, if you have any doubts, then do not hesitate to share it in the comment section. So, believers, that's all for today's video. I hope it was helpful, and I will meet you with the next one. Till then, your lovely host, Mr. Believer, signing out.